The Great Savannah Summit, a tale of tales and tales. In the heart of the African savanna, under the ancient baobab known as Wi-Fi tree, because everyone gathered under it for the latest gossip, a most unusual meeting occurred. For the first time in history, animals and humans sat in a diplomatic circle, not for safari photos or TikTok dances, but to debate rights. A sign read, "The First Interspecies Summit for Equal Rights and Responsibilities." Below, in fine print, no biting, clawing, or passive-aggressive mooing. The demands leading the animal delegation was Madame Mamba, a sleek black mamba in spectacles and a pearl necklace. Don't ask how she wore it. Nature finds a way. She cleared her throat with a hiss. "Esteemed Homo sapiens, we demand recognition. You call yourselves kings of the jungle, yet your jungle is now a gated lodge with free Wi-Fi and overpriced cappuccinos." The humans looked sheepish. The mayor of the nearby village, Mr. Kwame Bongo, mopped his forehead. "We hear you, Madame Mamba, but surely you understand." "Understand?" interrupted Colonel Crocodile, adjusting his monocle. "You turned our river into a swimming pool for Instagram models. My cousin's tail was used as a floaty." Zenzi the zebra neighed dramatically. "And stop calling us wildlife. We're not just B-roll footage for your documentaries. We have feelings and fashion." Kwaku the goat, representing domestic animals, chimed in. "Humans eat us and still call us pets. That's emotional gaslighting." A murmur of agreement rippled through the animal crowd, save for the honey badger, who simply muttered, "I don't care, but yeah, I'm in." The human counterattack, Mr. Kwame Bongo stood up, trying to reason. "Let's be fair, animals. You've also violated boundaries. The elephants trampled our maize fields. The baboons stole our Wi-Fi router and ran a crypto scam. And don't think we forgot the great mango heist of last week." The monkey delegation looked sideways, whistling innocently. Then came Mama Thando, an elderly herbalist and unofficial village lawyer. "Let us not forget the time the hippos took over the community swimming pool. My grandson hasn't bathed since April." Hippo Harriet raised her eyebrows. "It was hot, and frankly, you left the gate open." The baobab rustled mysteriously. Was it the wind or the ancestral spirits laughing? The revelation. As arguments raged, a sudden loud bark silenced the crowd. Old dog Juma, who had lived with both humans and animals, limped forward. "Everyone, listen. The problem is not rights, it's respect. You animals want to be understood, and you humans want to be safe, but none of you want to listen." He looked at Madame Mamba and Mr. Bongo. "Humans document us, but never ask us. Animals complain about fences, but raid villages at midnight. You both want land, peace, food. You're not enemies, you're noisy roommates." A hush fell. Then, from the baobab's bark, a tiny squirrel named Professor Nibbles emerged with a scroll. "I've written a Savannah Constitution. Clause 1. All species are equal, except mosquitoes, they're on probation." Laughter erupted. Even the vultures chuckled, which is rare, as they usually only laugh post-mortem. The agreement, in a historic twist, humans and animals agreed to terms. Animals would attend village orientation every month to understand boundaries. Humans would build wildlife zones, complete with animal-friendly paths and no tourist TikTok dances. Goats could unionize. Baboons had to return the Wi-Fi router. A mandatory nap hour was introduced across species. And the secret behind it all? The baobab tree, it turns out, wasn't just a tree. It was a listening post for Mother Nature herself, who was tired of refereeing jungle squabbles. She had whispered in old dog Juma's dreams, reminding him that rights without empathy are just roars in the wind. Today, the savannah functions better than most parliaments. The Great Summit is commemorated with an annual festival called Tales and Tales Day, where humans and animals tell stories, eat ethically sourced mangoes, and occasionally elect a goat mayor, who frankly does a better job than most. And under the baobab, if you listen closely, you might just hear the faint sound of a squirrel giving a TED Talk.